And I ask who gives this lovely lady to this man being wed.
The mother and I.
Thank you. Our guests, please be seated. You two can hold hands. You are getting married. We are gathered here today on this beautiful day to join Sydney and Nathan in matrimony. This occasion can be one of the most memorable and happiest days of your lives. By a mutual commitment to love each other, to work towards creating an atmosphere of care and consideration and respect, and by a willingness to face the tensions and anxieties that underlie human life, you can make your wedded life come alive. Today is the beginning of a dream. A day where two souls are woven together. Cherish every moment that life offers and celebrate every small pleasure. Footprints in the sand are washed away. Driftwood moves on endless quests for a peaceful harbor. Only a deep, abiding love can withstand the tide. Only a deep, abiding love can withstand the tide of change in two lives. Nathan and Sydney, today you join yourselves together as friends, as lovers, as husband and wife. As the surface of the sea is sometimes calm and also storm-tossed, so also is a marriage. May your deep abiding love withstand the tide of change as you now unite your lives as one. While these deep waters nourish the earth and sustain life, so may you never have a day without love for each other. Love that will nourish and sustain you until the end of time. Nathan, do you take Sydney to be your lawful wedded wife, to live together in matrimony, to love, to honor, to comfort her, to keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others for both as long as you shall live?
I do.
Sydney, do you take Nathan to be your lawful wedded husband, to live together in matrimony, to love, to honor, to comfort him, to keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others for both as long as you shall live?
I do.
Nathan, please continue facing your lovely bride and repeat after me. I, Nathan,
I, Nathan,
take you, Sydney,
take you, Sydney,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward.
from this day forward,
For better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
rich, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Sydney, please repeat after me. I, Sydney,
I, Sydney,
take you, Nathan,
take you, Nathan,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward.
from this day forward,
For richer, for poorer,
for richer and for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
May we have the rings, please? Each take the ring that you give into the other. Nathan, as you place the ring on Sydney's finger, please repeat after me. Along with the vows I have made here today,
Along with the vows I've made here today,
I give you this ring, Sydney,
I give you this ring, Sydney,
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and devotion.
and devotion.
Now, Sydney, the ring that you have for Nathan. Nope, the other hand.
Oh, wrong hand.
Please repeat after me. Along with the vows
Along with the rest.
we have made here
We
today,
have made here today.
I give you this ring, Nathan,
I give you this ring, Nathan,
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love.
and devotion. You get a little closer together, please. Inasmuch as Sydney and Nathan have this day consented to be joined in wedlock and have given and pledged your troth to each other in the presence of our company, Sydney and Nathan, by the virtue and authority vested in me under the laws of the state of Florida, it is now my honor, privilege, and pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Nathan, kiss your wife. Give her a big hug. Big hug, big hug. Okay. Wait a minute, Sydney. Wait a second. Let's hear it one more time from Mr. and Mrs. Hogue! Woo! Sydney. Okay. You can go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful sunset. How about that? All right, it's going to be a beautiful evening, beautiful night. Got a beautiful couple I'm going to introduce to you, our VIP couple. But first, we're going to introduce to you our best man, Nick, and our maid of honor tonight, Ellie. Let's hear it for him. Ladies and gentlemen, won't you stand on your feet? For the very first time in public, I am pleased and excited to introduce to you our VIP couple, Mr. and Mrs. Hogue.
Back to back, drop it down real loud. I'm such a lady, but I'm dancing like a house. Cause you know I don't give a fuck, so here we go. How come every time you come around my London Bridge wanna go down?
Okay, let me get to the start. This looks like a lot, but I've got the font huge so I can see it. Hi everyone, I'm Keith Casilla, and I'm the proud father of the bride and my new son-in-law. And on behalf of Claudia and myself and Pat and Kayla, I just want to welcome everyone and thank you for being here. I know a lot of you traveled a long way to be here, and I know Nate and Sydney really appreciate it. You know, from the day a father's born, or from the day a daughter is born, a father thinks about this day, prepares for it emotionally, mentally, physically. Try to keep yourself in good enough shape to walk your baby girl down the aisle when the day comes. And then in the blink of an eye, in a heartbeat, it's here. And what a beautiful day. You know, I was in the delivery room when Sydney was born, and I was the first one to hold her. And I looked down at that precious bundle that I'd been handed, and I can remember thinking, you know, babies look kind of weird when they first come out. But look at you now. No, they cleaned you up real good, and so we went ahead and took you home. And now you're the most beautiful bride I've seen in 39 years since I married your mother. And what a gift Sydney was to a mother and a father. She was equally at home in a tree stand or a tiara. and sometimes both at the same time. She was her mother's sweetheart and my little buddy. Sydney loves animals, always has. We had cats in dresses in high chairs, getting hairdos with bows, and let me tell you, the cats loved it. One of Sydney's favorite bands when she was growing up was the Beatles. I'll never forget looking over, she was a teenager, and I saw tears streaming down her face. So we were sitting there in concert, watching Paul McCartney sing Hey Jude. And then later, she caught me with tears streaming down my face to just Tiny Dancer on the radio. And she's never let me or anyone else forget it. Sydney worked hard to become an RN, more than a job. She's helped people fight back from the brink of death. She held people's hands when their relatives and family were not allowed to be there as they took their last breath. It's been an extremely scary and difficult time to be in the healthcare field in the last couple of years, but she always answered the call. And as scared as her mother and I were for her, we've never been prouder of her. She's my hero. She's smart, beautiful, dedicated, especially to her family and friends. She has a clarity in communicating with people. She doesn't pull punches. She'll give advice if asked. And she's always had a maturity way beyond her years. She has an awesome sense of humor, and I love her. I got to thinking, how would I describe my new son-in-law to a stranger? And Nate's very intelligent, charming, handsome man, great around kids. Jordan loves her Uncle Nate. He's ambitious and a thoughtful guy. All good words, all true. I've known Nate since he was a little boy, but I'd never had an opportunity to know him as a man. And I had no idea I'd be getting to know my future son-in-law under some of the most difficult social conditions ever in the last couple of years, but we got through it. But the best words I can use to describe him is he's the kind of guy that upon meeting him, you like him. And when you get to know him, you love him. And I know that's certainly been the case for me. He's emotional. He may not always like it, but he's not afraid to show it. And that makes him brave. But the best thing about Nate is he's the man her mother and I are not only comfortable with, but excited to give our most precious gift to love and protect. Love you, Nate. And I guess maybe this is the part where I should give some advice. I don't know. There's really only two ways to get in trouble when you're married. That's something you do or something you don't do. So as long as you two can find happy ground, always be there for each other, you're going to have a wonderful marriage and a wonderful life. And Nate, I have picked up a few tips for you the hard way. As one, you never ask a woman if she's about ready. You never tell a woman to calm down. And never, ever ask her if she really needs all those shoes. And I will tell you, Sydney's pretty competitive at fishing. And if she outfishes you, she will not feel bad. Now, these two took a tremendous leap of faith together, moved halfway across the country to blaze their own trail. Not a worry for parents at all, let me tell you. But water baller move. And they not only survived, they've thrived. So I don't know if they're ever or going to need my advice, but I want them both to know that just like my love, it will always be available. So, if you could please raise a glass, help me toast to Mr. and Mrs. Nathaniel and Sydney Hogue, to their health, their happiness, their prosperity. May they always go on shining, shining like brand new. To the Hogues. Thank you all.
Took a boat Sunday down by the sea. It just felt so nice. You and me, we didn't have a problem or a care, oh no. And all around was silence everywhere. You are the reason I was born. Be with you through all seasons. I'll always hear you when you call. We'll keep the love light shining through each night and day. A lonely life behind me. Oh, what a change you've made. So down here on the ocean, we will stay. We will stay. We will stay. Went through a lot of changes. Turn a lot of pages when I took a boat Sunday. To know you as I know you now, that's all I need. And we will get along somehow if we both believe. So down here on the ocean, we will stay. We will stay. We will stay. Went through a lot of changes. Turned a lot of pages when I took a boat on Sunday.
Let's hear it for our bride and groom right there.
I'm lost in her there, holding that pink rod and reel. She's doing almost everything but sitting still. Talking about her ballet shoes and training wheels and her kittens. And she thinks we're just fishing. I say daddy loves you, baby, one more time. says, I know, I think I've got a bite. And all this laughing, crying, smiling, dying here inside's what I call living. And she thinks we're just fishing on the riverside, throwing back what we could fry, drowning worms and killing time, nothing too ambitious. She ain't even thinking about what's really going on right now, but I guarantee this memory's a big one, and she thinks we're just fishing.
Oh, let's hear it for Sydney and her father right there, Keith.
Close to you, I will always stay. Close to you, though you're far away. You'll always be near, as though you were here by my side. No matter where in my dreams I'll find you there, close to me. Sharing your caress, can't you see? You're my happiness. Wherever you go, my heart will go too. What can I do? It only wants to be close to you.
Oh, let's hear it for Nate and his mom right there.
Peace up, A-Town down. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Usher. Let's go. In the club with my homies, tryna get a little VI, keep it down on the low key. You should know how it is. I saw the shorty, she was checking up on me. From the game, she was spitting in my ear. You would think that she knew me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Watch out! She's saying, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, Shorty got down, she said, come and get me.
living dangerously.